The Points TV so any episode 4 Yamama Kwaba Edeba ye channel ye so open number 1 channel ebema all the political issues eko so ewo man Ghana mu ade a ene na make am for the Points TV ede amao. Mess also be subscribe to your YouTube channel na Facebook like video ede amame. Share ma foforo nya bi hwe for comment so bra ewo comment section wo. Ensem bebre eko so ewo man Ghana ye politics mu. Na NDC for no ede omo de namfa, MPP for ede namfa, CPP ni other political parties ni nyina omo de namfa. Ebusua ensem bia ba beto dwa editie na dihwe ensoso. Yenko na yenko hwe video ya etwagui emra.
Ono wa trust of moko. Ntim fojo.
I will use of one.
Oh, you baller sofu papa. I'm telling you. No, these are the guys. No. Oh, you baller sofu. These are the crofo what system ni mu a. Won wa sheda fa Yesu Kristo se omo bra pani. E na omo de nam kro nim. E na omo de Yesu. E di nse hunu kro ma. Oh, you baller sofu. How can you tell me say whole reverend minister wo juna o man ho? Cause security ho. Na kwatren se mo awa wo say no dey me because I was speaking on behalf of one. You were speaking on behalf of who?
Oh.
Now we friends of Moko a you say akwa bia so ntase all yes of bola.
Aye. And right now kasem bi so wa say fake currencies found in Bank of Ghana boxes at.
Me dem boss say Bank of Ghana governor no. Me busa no simple question and no pay. Bank of Ghana boxes na de krasika ba no. 301 boxes na buy no. E wo hin cause empty ones ni bi woni fie.
Sir.
On why aware. On the far newspaper. I say Bank of Ghana a box na de krasika no.
Or the far newspaper.
Empty ones no. We will use the film we no. Or the far newspaper. Or the far box the books and the far documents ni ade ko ni fie. What is the guarantee say the books na de gum. Now the ko fie no empty. Now the box na si ho.
Now the newspaper no the kwakoto body to try.
When him says our boxes na de krasika no. Dollar ne pounds ne cities ne ba no. There's a way, a legal way disposing of. Because obi enya na otimi FOB seal no as it is. Sikebi e won bia is assumed to be genuine.
Oh, okay. Because we there.
And a governor no who assess the akogu fie. Then Bank of Ghana that kind of krasika boxes. Eko Ernest Addision efi.
Pete nyo mami akoko.
Number 2, national security for parent be actually. I mean can't baby order. Minim the anti for years na snake a flat no one as one ho no mo nam. Japan me kire sa akwa na ne din ai ne dika no. On nam snake flat ho. Se mu na me kire baby on nam. Opa onya no ntimi nwane nko baby a. Odwane kokoro bi te lie bi ho ho ano be komesa kire mo. E ho ano ne nam. E ho ano ne nam. Okay. National security for chain no. $50 million fake. And then one the office war. Fake. $50 million. What am I doing? They trade with the Bank of Ghana. I am saying it. They trade the fake dollars with the Bank of Ghana.
And this is the
they trade. Mamin generalizing. They trade fake currencies with the Bank of Ghana. This is what they do. I am saying it. My name is Blessed God's Brain Smart. When they try to Francis in the newspapers in the bro, we are met to us. It's the Bank of Ghana. One with the fake currency they call Bank of Ghana. Now Bank of Ghana J. And one with this fake they call no more original currency. No more they call. Evidence or videos or and we actually and come here them James. No more we are. Na Bank of Ghana should have catch Ghana for say banks and AJJ fake dollars bibriaba fake currency bibriaba into a more question. Tisikana Bank of Ghana for started here from 2018 in on boy fake dollars or mutredi. Oh, they think we don't know. We know. Me say boxes no go and as Addision fee. On chain quite fast it could be in the fee.
Oh, okay. Now final one will have
Uncle Chief Justice Uncle.
Oh, now I'm carry.
Uncle. I'm a man carry Uncle.
Oh,
and yes, I did you what?
Now I'm a sorry no be a
man carry Uncle. On one Uncle.
What a man carry. Jama how many
Uncle. Chief Justice Onko. I don't want to say that.
And some of these things are possible because of system, no too much emotions. And some people think it's easily to capitalize on these emotions and become politically relevant. And I think they fuel this kind of misinformation and disinformation campaign. Now, Captain, the funniest part of it all is what can I say? Now, all delete politics from what is happening. Now, what can I say? Now, we have common sensical analysis. Clearly, you see, Addision because nkansah be anim.
First point.
Nkansah ba kokra anim. Captain, it doesn't matter where we stand across the political divide. Obiani who support cocaine, and obiani who are buying by cocaine business. Obetina TV so, and our betina baby, I bought a buying number to say, Monkosona Munyo cocaine. It's something. It's unheard of. Everybody will speak against it. But when the situation is not like that, you don't project it for political expediency. Captain, to begin with, John Mahama Baye on the 7th of January 2025, and 91 days. That is 3 months. Captain, a bang and our capture political power. Now, within the first 3 months, even though cocaine within 3 months, and even security agencies set it up in then he will set in motion cocaine business. That is the first red flag that you need to understand. Because Oko police are the only person that has been changed, the IGP. Beyond that, all the security architecture, everything is in place.
Yeah.
And again, Captain, so move beyond that. Within this period, there has been 3 high-profile cocaine busts in this country. So, all your cocaine, cocaine within 3 months on 3 occasions. Does it make sense? All cocaine, or no within a period of 3 months, and cocaine is no more in recent time, In recent times, Yanchi Bisa, so Bisa was in the last 8 years, is this something and I costing a bit more boom when you go? Now within 3 months, Obi and Jumana all basti. These are relevant questions you should be asking. Because for the government to confiscate your friends say that's tons of drugs within this country, within this period, at this time, clearly the credit must go to security agencies for doing this particular thing. And then who your positioner, you pro-feder. Said Nipa who are behind it, they're the very people we must chase. But to conclude and say, there was suspicious flight moving in the first place, the first bust in their course now, estimation there around 350 million. Captain, it was busted on the 4th of April.
That's right.
Your friend said 4th of March 2025 way. Plane now was according to Intim for your way, the first plane landed on the 12th. Spent 13 days and left on what? 25th. But your friend said, cocaine or can was no.
Before the flight.
Before even the flight even came into this country. Maybe that is something people are not before the flight came to this country. Then the second one I am made when I buy according to Felix, or say your friend is say near my buy just to assist this one to repair came on the 20th and left on the 25th. Then the second cocaine bust was arrested. Your friend saying, Koforibia Takra the highway. That was on the 2nd or 3rd of April. Captain, this is even the date in as for this particular thing. They are highly unrelated in any way. And as Ghanaians, we may be very much concerned about cocaine. Yachi ewo kroma say na yanka aban na yanhu hawa the persons that are involved. You go after them because say obi cocaine. It doesn't matter whether the person is NDC or MPP. All we know is that the person is a cocaine campaign, and we don't want it, and that person must be dealt with. It's as simple as that. But to try to relate it to an unrelated incident, you have no idea, but rather you are just conjecturing because in some of kinds of I said there was suspicious plane. Air cover. Suspicious plane means you are not even sure of the plane. So plane when you're sure, how do you even know the content of a woman? The one who said carry cocaine and say carry cocaine. And some of these things who put it up there, you should be factually accurate. And the Abra president show interest, a hawker and a manager. because this is his government and they are saying, say, Abayana Banoton cocaine. Then the president on social media says, I'm also interested in this thing. And to what would they accept Nabanabra? Nababoy, provide all the necessary information I may settle this particular matter. Then you go there and say, Namekasa on behalf of committee. Now, press conference not anymore, not committee not anymore. You see, some of these childish politics, I'm sure say we need to move beyond that because, Captain, I'm for a serious. So, what to initiate the geopolitical arena now, share the tensions that are going on. Now, how countries are trying to go, your friends saying, that domestic way. Now, I'm for abandoning the globalization. Now, a trust all your minor 1 to 2 near my year. What would Donald Trump air? Flashing, your friends saying, slapping taxes on countries just like that. And the way a country one position who ye not would do who cartoon send be more or who because in recent times, AU at some point is that they blacklisted us because of money laundering. Oh, Kroma, in 2020, 2021, 2022. It got to a point that your friends, the Ghana embassy, account our Belgium was flagged, say the money laundering. Yeah. All these things happen in this country, you understand? So you can see. I know what boy and I can't. See, before 2025. Yeah, you know, in the Kroma, you see, you can seek false equivalence. Oh, you can't buy so people will see it in a bad light. And as for say, I'm for your cocaine business under this way. Bring the fact, we will sit here and speak against it. So even President no crown cocaine, now evidence, bring it. We will chase him out of this country. You understand? Because we will not be sitting here and be condoning anything. But why you don't have the fact, you don't have any information, you just go into the public space and misinform people, sell some of these things. At the end of the day, you've been given opportunity to appear before security agencies. You're out there talking nonsense. And then the same gentleman is moving on radio to radio, gallivanting, just attempting to say, I said our videos, sir, or be shown in as a forum. So our evidence, he's moving from one radio. Yesterday, number what take care. Maybe me one of the radio stations. In some of our see says Asabi, and now be acquire underground investigation or video be or be show this sensationalism. No, your political party has lost badly. You know that your integrity is battered. You need to build that trust and confidence. But some of these things, the Kamakacha said, young people in this country are very enlightened. I'm for you, say emotionally charged politics, I happy sentiment, that kind of money, you know. If you want to caught the attention of people, come out with facts, relevant ones, because any reasonable person be able to we actually be able to say what be more captain because I buy and already 3 months, you know. At me high profile, if I say cocaine on 3 occasions, who be say in the last 8 years, na young cocaine, na kwa hefa. These are questions you should be asking because within a period of 3 months, say yetimia chivia and you can't abaya our record when it comes to cocaine, so they are Ghana obiani. Captain Obiani cocaine na era ebi change MV Benjamin and MP yetimiche no a oton cocaine ye jeli ni man kodam and ntin ye uniform. You see, these are things we've moved past that particular thing because even if you want to do just politics, people will come from the other side and they will turn this whole conversation into something different. That partisan this will come in. For me, it is not necessary. We just need to look at the gains now you make it as a country. Security agency accounts, Japan and Incro for national security, they are doing a phenomenal job by arresting some of these things. And I think that is a kind of commendation that we need to give them and go after government to say, we want details. Make sure you prosecute them. Ghana is doing something. But in a situation where what we do, that kind of politics, you know, politics for me, I think that I don't expect a software to be doing some of these things. Somebody who claims Ghana for a nitty Okruma and Amamfus Yansa. That sort of be good Kruma say. That is why a lot of people are relevant. Because let me take you back to UK. Captain. Na asase we suna po manya ya kanya mesuma na Lydia na ye UK omkwa sorry pa chen Adolf Hitler kwachi omuku omo se nyankopon tena asema Adolf Hitler beku omo ntifuru na ko eduru Sunday awu park so you see
the youngest doesn't go to the agent.
Captain, you see tell na yet no amanfo depressed A man for emotionally, you know. So people are just taking advantage. What I say, the last time I your first KKD into the America just maybe anopa or sorry them, we ought to saw them and I jot saw them. Yeah, meet you or the club sorako. When you see such people, you think oh sumyame. They are not no. There is a deep hole down their heart. Going to church, you know, is a place I won't go to hide, just to seek refuge. Because on their own they can't survive. Yeah, and probably some of these people, you know, people will ignore them. Now I say you'll be a Christian. I'm a Catholic. I know you go to church. We worship God. We pray in our individual ways, but we don't front these things. You understand that? But you see, some of these things we in your mini part. Now you're out there as a public person. You need to live to inspire that trust and confidence. You don't go around throwing some of these things around. And now enough evidence to substantiate say indeed these are the evidence here. But what accuse you know? You're just throwing some of these half-baked fact out there just to seek political capitals or whatever. At the end of the day, you know, you forget there is the image of the country and now what is on the line because in some way there are people who might take it serious and then as a forum and you can even say and I'm saying within this short period, no, government should be on the alert. Individuals now, we probe for information. Parliament, you can call the minister to come and answer questions regarding some of these things. You can equally call for swift prosecution of these individuals. Now, within 3 months, who are almost 3 or high profile way, that person are working soon is does it make any sense?
It is very difficult to provide visual proof of drugs and cash.
But how do you know the quantity?
Now suspicious play now and according to him. No. How do you know that?
Chairman, but Bible or my credentials of a pastor. Who a pastor is? So for credit to my young kind. Okay, Timothy chapter 1. Now can Titus 1.
Timothy.
A pastor should be of good reputation.
1.
Both within the church and outside the church.
2.
Demonstrating integrity 3. And trustworthiness.
4.
And here number 1. Number 2. A pastor should exhibit emotional stability and avoid
that is emotional intelligence.
Excesses like drunkenness and violence. It's in the Bible. A credential of a pastor. A pastor
I take exception.
No, I'm saying
honorable, please.
Are you trying to free you?
There be a bar. Drunkenness and also trying to free you. The team for July knew on no one side.
Oh,
now, Captain, even this issue isn't even about say or your software and I say on your software or your software, no your politics. He has every right.
Yes.
Say, well, who's a cocaine business? Because I know because in the field, you know, a man for them cocaine or say so software crowd. I extra duty man to do some of this, and for me,
it will add additional value.
Yes, I like that energy on his part. But you see, you don't venture into an arena of nothing and seek to create that kind of political momentum because the party has gone into opposition. You are finding a way to revive. So they are revisiting those old, your friends, a playbook. Let us accuse a person, and we have people in the media who harness on some of these. So I know the day, people are not even talking about the issues. People are not interrogating the issue, but rather people are tagging John Mahama as a person, as a cocaine person. It doesn't make sense in any way. So I know the day people are unable to, and the political space is such that people are emotionally charged. You see people who should know better on various social media platforms writing certain things they don't even understand. You understand? So that kind of political capital now all seeking to get out of this, that is my problem. But as an MP or any issue now about government, he has every right to talk about it. But don't say things are winning. Now you don't conjecture. You understand? Political space and the conjecture any relevance because a man for fact check and
more space now.
But that space has been given to him. Captain, space Ben here. Actually, the whole president will write to say you should be invited by the security. In the past, yenya low budget can the book at Neza Okroma say Captain Smart. You know very well, say ono onti okura na kampese wati de wo ka ensem hunu ne na sefo no akufo ado no benya adaaje se ya fan se mate de wo ka no na woni security agencies for enko calibrate it never happened.
Low budget king Nebuchadnezzar.
Low budget
low budget
ono a onuru Nebuchadnezzar ono se uchese unhu ni sunu ne Bible ne nam ho ensem hunu kwa no bedi wo say but you have a president our culture say Mate de Wokano, cocaine, me and as a president, I'm interested. And your software is good. So, President Grancasentia, no evidence now on go and meet security agencies and make sure that we resolve the issue. And then you are backtracking and you are in the media speaking as if say you have tons of evidence. Hey, it doesn't make sense.
There is a one yes, I'm betting.
Oh, you see, I think that is childish.
Let's say, I call your David Okwati. But I think sir but say 8 years ago, in the last 8 years yes and I'm
I was for what be one with the ecoso e wo man Ghana ye politics emu so wadwen and answer for comment bra our comment section video ya wo hwe me so be like enso e dey am me share ma afoforo nya bi hwe na ve fa comment ne bra e wo comment section wo abusuan sana me kan ye no aha e ye the Punch TV makramo.